All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus, and we're going to take a look at five potential landing spots for quarterback Kirk Cousins.
He's going to land somewhere. We don't know where yet. Before we do that, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like, and comment. Become a YouTube member, for God's sakes. Do it.
Yeah, hit that sub button. Let's get to 12,000 subs before the draft. Do it, and let us know in the comments where you think he'll go, and if there's a team not on the list that you think he might go. But let's start off. And this first one is actually the highest odds as far as betting where he's going to land, and that is the freaking Raiders.
Really?
Yeah, they Devontae Adams came out and said that Kirk Cousins is the guy that he wants to play for. You know, they got a new coach. As you can see, they got a ton of cap space, and they don't have a quarterback. So I think the Raiders are a sneaky.
Wait, you're calling Favre not a quarterback? Come on, man. Aiden O'Connell's there.
Not good. If I'm that new beautiful head coach, I want a quarterback. I want him there now. I don't even want to draft somebody.
Yeah, I mean, they got the running game. Josh Jacobs, I don't know. He's not a free agent, right? He's there again. So they got a running game. He's a free agent. If they bring him back, they got the running game established. Got the young tight end. So there's weapons here for Kirk Cousins. It makes sense. And the Raiders were a team that played really hard for Antonio Pierce when he was the interim. I actually think this is a team. I don't say they're a quarterback away, but it could definitely help them really compete for a playoff spot next year.
Well, and the big thing with the Raiders is I think they would just like overpay for him. I think they would just he would just be too hard to pass. Be like, holy shit, you're gonna pay me what? Absolutely, I'll be there tomorrow.
But can a guy with the values of Kirk Cousins live in a city like Las Vegas?
Absolutely, he could. We might see a Kirk Cousins we've never seen before.
My God.
So yes, the Raiders are the top team that Vegas thinks he'll go to. Next up, Broncos cap space 24.1. Obviously moving on from old Russ.
I guess we're just going to send Kirk Cousins out to the AFC West in this video. But yeah, Broncos for sure. Again, a team that really has pieces on both sides of the ball. They were just a pube away from the playoffs last year. Sean Payton, butthole mouth. He's going to want to try to get back into the dance, and he needs a quarterback he can rely on. Russ Wilson didn't pan out, so Kirk Cousins potentially could. So this does make sense, and there's weapons there as well on offense.
Yeah, I just watched an interview with old BH Mouth, just talking about the quarterback situation. You know, going to be looking heavy at free agency. I mean, he's saying everything, but the thing with this is they got so much dead money in Russell Wilson. I mean, what are they going to have, like $9 billion in their quarterback position next year? But Sean Payton, you know, he's no spring chicken. He needs to start winning and win some games now. So the thought of him going like the rookie route, Bo Nix, JJ McCarthy, somebody like that, I don't know if he's got the time for that.
That was my next point. I think he's ready to win now, and you said it. He's no spring chicken, and I don't know. I mean, how much longer does he have? He's got to start doing so. I know he's only been there a year, but I feel like they need to start seeing some success for what they invested in him, because I think he cost them some draft picks too.
Yeah, in the Broncos, they really came on. I mean, they are a team that if they had Kirk Cousins, I think they would be competing in the AFC.
Hell yeah, Kirk would look pretty good in those Denver colors too.
It's weird. When I think about it, I just picture him as a Bronco anytime.
Yeah, I picture him blowing that horn topless.
Steelers. This is a team that has come out lately as, again, a team that's, you know, pretty damn close. It just doesn't have a effing quarterback.
Yeah, this team truly is a quarterback away. They always got playmakers on defense. TJ Watt, the best in the league. Then you look at their offense: Deontay Johnson, George Pickens, Pat Freiermuth. They got two running backs who can run the football. O-line's pretty good. And they said Arthur Smith would be a great guy. He's now running the offense there. Seems to be a good fit for Kirk Cousins' skill set. So Steelers to me make a ton of sense. And I think really adding Kirk Cousins would put them over the edge there.
Yeah, I saw the same thing. They see Arthur Smith and Kirk Cousins as a match made in heaven, that play action, run heavy, just opening things up for them. So the Steelers, absolutely. This next one is a very hot one. The Atlanta Falcons quarterback, very much in need of a quarterback.
Yeah, and the obvious connection here, I mean, this is where his wife is from. So he's got family in the area. As far as uprooting goes, this wouldn't be a horrible thing for him and his wife and the kids to go through to bring them to a new city there in Atlanta where they already have family there. So that's the big connection here.
I think it's more they just don't have a quarterback and they're going to pay him a bunch of money.
I was looking from the Kirk Cousins side, like why he would want to go there, why he would choose that. Yeah, he probably doesn't. I mean, he needs the money. I mean, he'll live in his father-in-law's basement if he has to. He don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, with only a couple years left before retirement, he's not going to care if he's got to go spend that in Denver or somewhere else because he's going to get that bag. I mean, I think Atlanta, you look at all those playmakers they have, that would be very tempting to go there as well, pad those stats, have a chance to win a championship, and also get absolutely paid. I think Atlanta is real high odds.
Yeah, for sure. And again, a team, I mean, they were in the mix. NFC South isn't good. So, I mean, a quarterback like Kirk Cousins is probably enough to get you to win the division.
All right, last one. Whoa, shocker alert. Oh! The Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings. Got to put them on the list. Have to.
Yeah, and I still feel like despite everything that's happened and all the speculation, this is probably still the most likely landing spot of all these. I still think the odds are better. He comes back in purple, whether it makes sense for the Vikings to invest that much money in him or not. I think it's going to happen. Everybody wants him here. Every teammate wants him back. And I think the front office wants him back. And it takes less pressure off trying to trade up and get a quarterback early, especially if, you got to give up 3 first-rounders. So I think it's probably going to happen. So, yeah, definitely should be number 1.
I have no clue. I have no gut feeling. I wouldn't be surprised about anything. I won't be surprised if you went to a team that's not even on this list. When a Kirk Cousins, it's a freaking mystery.
You never know. Hey, one thing that's not a mystery is he looks pretty damn good. He was nimble last night dancing on the NFL Awards show. That Achilles looks like it's healing real nice.
Yeah, no, he did look fantastic. I mean, out of these 5 teams, I won't just cop out. I would say, yeah, it would be hard not to pick the Vikings, but I don't think it's by that much. It's all going to come down to the almighty price tag. Kyle Sloter made that real clear. Whoever throws him the most money, that's where he's going.
Damn cheap ass.
Cousins. All right, let us know in the comments. Where do you think he's going to go? What do you think? Do you want him back? Whatever.
And remember this, the first song ever broadcast on a radio was back in 1906 on Christmas Eve. It was Oh Holy Night.